Good morning, Nancy Burt-Preece here. For those of you on my Facebook page, I lost track of time, so I'm so sorry I'm a few minutes late. But welcome. Here's all my contact information. It is not too late to ever join my Facebook business page or my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share, watch to the end. And you've got 2 more days because this is February 28th. If you want to join my team, you can go to my website and hit join. And one of the options is this wonderful glass mat studio. So if you think you'd like to join, even if you don't want to do anything, you just want to get the benefit, please join. Well, I was late because I'm still not really 100% thrilled with this card, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to get on and we'll figure it out. This is called the baby wipe swipe technique. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with a 3 3¾ inch. This is basic white. And I'm just using regular old baby wipes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. Fold it in half again and just have about that much. It is not, a definite thing. And what I'm going to do is, oh, hi, Jackie. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of ink right on the baby wipe. Because I'm using a glass mat studio, I can just wipe it up after, which I love the idea. So I'm going to start off and then just kind of swipe through. Very easy. Are there other ways that you can add ink? Yes. But this isn't a unique way because you kind of get this. If you try just swiping with your actual ink pad, it sometimes clumps and it's not. I like this look, and I don't know if it's because the baby wipe has a little, this says it doesn't have alcohol in it, but it's wet. I don't know if that makes it go a little bit easier. I'm really not sure. But now I'm going to try the balmy blue. I do get ink all over my hands, which I don't mind. If you are not a fan of that, this might not be your favorite technique, but it's a fun one. Now I'm going to take, this is balmy blue. The first one was garden green. I'm going to ink it up pretty good. Once again, start off a little bit because sometimes you get a clump there. I did get a clump there, and I'm okay with that. If I really dislike that clump, I can make more. But I really don't. That might be a good place to put the same. All right, and then you just wipe this little part up, and you're ready to go. I just found we recycle and such, and if you're constantly using your scrap paper, you really go through a lot. So that is the baby wipe swipe. I've seen people do stripes. I'm going to just kind of sit it here to let it dry. And I'm going to show you what else I did. I am using the Lazy Days stamp set and dies. I did the rug. What I did is I stamped it in pecan pie and then I cut it out. But I want to stamp it again because I want to show you something that it dawned on me. People are always saying, why do I need all these extra tools? Well, I'm going to show you what we're going to use with this one. So I'm going to put this on. You can see I've got a piece of white because sometimes I was having trouble getting the ink to all come out. So I'm going to, since this is such a large one, I'm going to put the ink to the stamp. Ink it up really great with pecan pie. Then I'm going to put it down. And I'm going to take this as another great use of this tool. And this brayer is in the new mini catalog. Now, don't do what I just did. You know why? I actually, let me show you again. I actually lifted it up. Don't do that. Really just ink it up, put it down, hold it, and really, it seems to be in the middle. So I'm just going to really, I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it up a little bit. Brayer that without lifting it up. I'll also put a little bit of finger, and it comes up much better. So just a little tool. The brayers you can use for all sorts of things, and making backgrounds, of course. So that's our rug. I cut out, that was in pecan pie. I cut out a rocking chair, and I see that one little part of the rocking chair didn't come out. That one I cut out of copper clay. It just seems like an old-time wooden one to me. I have a Nested Essentials die that I'm going to stamp, and I'm going to use the Pansy Patch Happy Birthday, one of my favorites. And I think I'm going to rearrange this one differently. So let's see. I'm going to, I don't mind that, but it's just like you have this, well, I don't know. I could put something up there. But I'm going to stamp the Happy Birthday. Hopefully you can see me stamping it. I'll move it up a little bit. There we go. Stamping the Happy Birthday. And then I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to adhere this with a lot of liquid glue so that it goes all the way around the corners. All the way. And then you can do the inside, but make sure you get the corners, because since it was wet, you really need it to adhere. I think it's dry enough to adhere. I'd really push that down. Doesn't that really bring that out with that copper clay? Then I'm going to have Garden Green 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I'm going to add, this I don't worry about adding. You can use liquid. It's whatever preference adhesive you have on that one. Oops. Let's make sure I got that cut right here. There we go. Okay, so that's a beautiful scene right there. So now I have to decide what, oh, I know I want the rug down here. I want to imitate a beautiful summer day. You're out in a rocking chair, out on the lawn. You can tell I'm looking forward to warmer weather. Now, because the way it's cut, you can't turn the chair, but I could put it down a little bit. If I like having this up here, which I think I do. So I'm going to adhere the chair with a little bit of adhesive here. This one I'm also using liquid glue, so you can get a really small, fine line. You could also put a little bit on a silicone mat. Okay, so I'm going to put this down enough, I gotta get it, so that I can have the Happy Birthday. I might just adhere the Happy Birthday, I think. Now, if I was doing this in a class, once I got it figured out, I'd tell them how to do it, and I would not have them do it exactly like I'm doing. But we're playing today, which is totally fun to play, and I do that all the time. You know, you don't know how you like things if you don't play. Now, I love these little clouds from Lazy Days. Put one up there. I'm just stamping them in Balmy Blue. I tried them in black, but it just seems so dark. And I don't know if I like that cloud there, but I'm going to let it go. I like that I did lighter there. And I have to tell you, every time you do it differently. And if I used to fuss over every time I did something wrong, oh, I would fuss. But now I kind of go, well, I'm trying it. And if I don't like it, it's paper. I can try it again. So now I'm going to stamp the little plant. And I am going to use some of the Lazy Day dies. Look at there's dies for the chair, the plant. This is just such a great set. If you don't have Lazy Days, it is in the annual catalog. Somebody asked me, do we know what is retiring yet? And the answer is no, we don't. We will soon, but we don't. Because I'm excited for all the new catalog to come. Sorry, I just did that off camera. Now I'm going to take Mossy. I had more dark green, but it just seemed like too much dark green. So I'm just going to quickly color this with blends. Oops. Actually, I'm going to use this small. Don't you like when I do stuff like that? I'm going to do the smaller end, because then I can be a little bit more accurate. I have to constantly change my blend tips because I use mine in my classes a lot, and they do get a lot of wear and tear. And I'm okay with that because that's how we learn to color, is to try these blends. They're my favorite coloring tool. I like some of the other ones, but blends are by far my favorite. Then I'm going to use a dark pecan pie. I tried copper clay, but once again, it just seemed too much copper. And I'm just, you notice, I just color. I try to stay in the lines. Usually when I'm on camera, I go off a little, but I don't spend hours coloring because my husband, who did study art, said, you know, a little bit of white space is not a bad thing. So I'm listening to him and not, you know, super fussy cutting. I'm going to put this here so it kind of balances out the card a little bit. And I'm thinking, I'm bringing out my gems because I'm kind of creating this with you, which is super fun. And I'm going to just put, seems like it needs a little copper clay right there. Just a simple little copper clay in color. So let me know in the comments, do you like this one or this one? There are positives about both of them. I don't know which one I like better either. But it's a fun technique, baby wipe swipe. Try it to create some fun backgrounds of your own and have a wonderful day.